introduce myself. My name is Carrie Jefferson. I'm a production manager around here, and we are so excited to have you with us tonight. Just a few quick ground rules before we get started. Keep your cell phones on silent, of course. Make sure there is no drinking in the black box, and do exactly as the person with the cards tells you. Enjoy the show!
With Jack Burns. I'm Jack, but most people just call me late to dinner. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Before we get going, let's give a big thank you to Carter and the Blues Crew for playing us in. We can cut to Carter here, right? Cool. And as always, the unforgettable Laszlo Lemon! We've got an absolutely fantastic show for you all tonight. My good friend Daniel Radcliffe will be here to talk about it. Sorry, folks, one second.
Radcliffe on us.
Are you joking? What?
It doesn't matter. It's not a rerun of Stevie G. Just don't talk about hot Cheetos and the big incident.
Sorry for the confusion, folks. What I meant to say was my good friend Stevie G will be here to talk about his new comedy special. Let's get the show started. All right. There's this new bakery in the city. You guys see this? They are baking cakes and cupcakes into the shape of genitals. Pretty raunchy stuff. I guess I know where I won't be calling from a young kid's birthday.
Uh-oh! Instead of cake pops, it'll be cock pops!
Ow! Let's see. Okay, this weekend I was in Central Park and I saw this kid climbing on the rocks. His parents weren't paying attention, and he fell, cracked his head right open on the cold stone.
Uh-oh! That's gonna leave a mark!
Jesus, okay, let's do something a bit more topical, okay? The big talk on Capitol Hill these days is Russia. Sanctions, sanctions, sanctions. It's all you really hear about these days. I'll tell you what, I could really use some sanctions to keep me away from chocolate cake.
No government can keep this guy away from the dessert table on set, let me tell him!
The new mayor just got elected. You guys see this? He says he's gonna clean up our subway systems, right? Let's just hope he doesn't get the same guy that cleans his suits. Yikes!
I mean, get a bit of dry cleaner, am I right?
Oh! Going back to the Ruskies, they have got their hands on these new hypersonic missiles. So fast, not even our top defense guys say we can stop them. I just keep thinking, the 1980s called, they want their impending sense of doom back.
I mean, now those missiles are really gonna leave a mark.
Okay, let's keep going. Okay, New York, while we wait for Stevie, let's play a game. Can I get a volunteer? Come on up. Give him a hand. What's your name?
I'm Jacob.
Jacob.
Pleasure.
Where are you from, Jacob?
Upstate.
Upstate. Wow, anybody from upstate?
Upstate. What state?
No state.
No state.
All right, Jacob. This game is called What Am I Touching? Okay? I'm going to blindfold you. Is that all right?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to blindfold you, and then you're going to guess what your grinding little hands are feeling, okay?
Yeah, amazing.
All right.
Alright, you got me.
You ready, Jacob?
Alright, what do you feel?
It's like, it's
Alright.
It's fluffy.
You're close.
What is it?
Just guess.
It's a plushie?
It's a plushie. Yes! You got it! Yes!
Jacob. Here you go, Jacob.
Upstate.
Oh my God! Thank you. All right, guys, this is perfect timing. We actually have our animal expert, Crocodile Brock, here to introduce us to an animal friend. Give it up for Crocodile Brock!
My name's Crocodile Brock, and this here's my friend Ella the Elephant.
Oh my god, wow. I mean, Brock, she's majestic.
Oh yeah, that's alright. Just be nice and gentle and try not to scare her. Yeah, like that.
All right, Crocodile Brock, why don't you bring her on up to our front row audience members and give them a chance to pet her?
Alright guys, remember, just notice our movements and be nice and gentle, okay? Yeah, come on Ella. Come on Sheila. You can give it a... Look, gentle. Alright, it's okay. It's okay. It's alright, guys, just gotta bring this one back down under. It's okay. It's alright.
All right, who petted her so bad that she freaked out like that?
Okay, look, guys, this is all good fun and everything, but that was a wild animal, okay? It's not so easy to control. Go ahead.
Let's just move on, okay? Okay, everybody, it's time for that part of the show. Our special guest has finally arrived, so let's give a warm Jack Burns welcome to Stevie G!
Jackie Jack, it's been a while, huh?
Certainly has.
And Laszlo, or should I say Lazarus, on account of the way you rose from the dead this weekend. I'll tell you what, I'd never seen a guy down 6 beers and have a handle, and then hop up on stage and absolutely murder at the comedy canopy. That is, until Laszlo here came along.
Come on, Stevie. It was like 4 years.
Laszlo, I didn't realize you were doing sets out of clubs.
Oh, I'm sorry. This big shot's a little too good for us lowly stand-ups down at the canopy, I guess.
Listen, if I were still slinging shots down at the clubs, I wouldn't have this show. I've got responsibilities.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this Jack Burns Live, or middle-aged man bores the shit out of a studio audience, and the 12 or so people who forgot to change the channel, right?
Sometimes I ask that question myself.
Oh, come on. He knows I'm busting his balls. We're all friends here, right? I mean, this guy and I, we were hitting the stand-up circuit before we had hair on our nuts.
Yeah, I accused her in that. Anyway, Stevie, got this new special on Netflix?
Yeah. I'm calling it Not Safe for Pussies. It's essentially my response to anyone who wants to make it illegal for comedians to be funny. That's an idea. Yeah.
And Stevie, how's it going on the road? How's it going on the road?
It's a grind, man. I mean, audiences change place to place. Some cities, the crowd's hot and the food's hotter. Other cities, the crowd's shit and the food's shittier. But why am I telling you all this, Jack? I mean, you know what it's like to go on a national comedy tour, don't you?
Very funny.
Oh, that's right. You never did one. Oh,
Yeah, no.
27 years doing comedy and you never had your own hit special. Imagine that.
Yeah, no, I got the joke there.
I fucking... Shh, can I say fuck on the show?
Try not to.
Oh, sorry, big guy. Look, all I'm trying to say is that...
Okay, anyway, Stevie, you got any new Hollywood sweethearts? It says here that you've been spotted on a few dates around the city.
Well, what can I say? The men and women in New York just simply can't get enough of the Stevie Nader. Put a little stevia in their coffee, right? Just to make their days a little sweeter.
Yeah.
It's catchphrase.
Stevie, any hints who these mystery people might be?
I won't kiss and tell.
Oh, come on, Stevie. Don't we want to know?
Alright. How about I whisper their name to Laszlo, and he can say it.
All right, folks, don't touch that dial. We're about to find out live on air the gentleman or lady that has stolen the heart of our beloved Stevie G. This is a Jack Burns exclusive.
Who's Martha Bird?
Right, that's my mom.
That's perfect. The look on your face is priceless.
Listen, man, you got it.
How about we play a game, right, Jack?
Right, let's see.
So the game is very simple. It's called The Time On. Sorry! Or TTI for short. Now, to all the keyboard warriors out there, don't worry, we bought the copyright from Disney. Now, we're going to ask you about the time you did something, and you have to tell us a story.
Alright, lay it on me.
All right, tell us about the time you got into a fight.
Got into a fight. Good one is senior year of high school, okay? I was head over heels for this girl, alright? You guys probably know her as Chelsea Glidden. Oh yeah, straight from the devil's coochie, right? So anyways, this guy Todd Nelson, okay? He asked her to prom before I get the chance. So I wait until after school. And I slash his tires, okay? You know, he finds out, things get physical, and let's just say one of us wound up in the hospital.
Oh, which one?
Not really relevant to the story.
I don't know, it seems pretty relevant.
Yeah, well, I don't remember, so next question.
How about the time you lost your virginity?
Where your head's at, buddy. I was about, I guess, 12?
You were not 12.
Okay, I could have been 17, all right? It's been a while, but anyways. This girl Tanya and I, okay, we got down to business in the back of my 1975 Camaro. It's hot and heavy, that kind of night. You know, that was actually a wild night, I'll tell you that much. And it's funny, this girl Jessica, I heard she recently got named head of the Jesuit University of New York. Go figure, right?
Well, I'll tell you what's wild there, Stevie. You losing your virginity in the first place. Hey-o!
Last one. I've got this last one. Stevie, why don't you tell us about a time that you bombed during a set?
Let me think. There's just so many to choose from, right? Well, actually, the one that sticks out, I was down in Savannah, this like backwater venue, you know. This was like my third or fourth show ever. And you know, this place was like the shittiest of the shit, but you know, the crowd was packed and the money was alright. A few comics got up before me, and they did okay, but then I got up on stage, and it was just crickets. You know, the whole crowd just turned against me, and then I got booed off, and then I went to the owner, and he just told me to get out of there, and I don't know, that night fucked me up for a while, you know? I didn't eat, I didn't get up on stage for weeks. You know, it's funny, I almost thought about seeing a shrink like this guy over here, right?
Sorry, what the fuck is that supposed
Hey,
to mean?
Stevie, why don't you
Oh,
finish?
come on, we all know about your fucked up little brain, Jack. Come on, you go to Dr. Savannah on 4th Avenue, right? We all read the tabloids, right?
Even if that were true, which it certainly is not, I think mental health is an issue we should take seriously, like, in society.
I'm not saying we shouldn't, but Jack, I think it's great that you're getting help, buddy.
Okay, well, great, except I'm not. I'm not getting help. I don't need it.
Jack, last time I was on the show, you know, I told you about my uncle, you know, the one that fought in Korea and all the nightmares he had and shit. Some of us, well, maybe just you, just need a little extra help sometimes, that's all.
You know what, Stevie? I have an idea. I have one more question.
Jack, I think the game is over.
No, last one. I got one more. Stevie, why don't you tell us about the time you hit a young mother with your fucking 75 Camaro while blitzed out of your goddamn mind on coke? You want to talk about that shit on live TV, huh? Lucky that Evan's got this handled right. Right, Stevie, you fucking piece of shit!
Right. So moving on, Stevie, I think it's safe to say Instagram loves your pugs as much as we do.
I think that's our show.
Listen up, Jack. You'll be hearing from my fucking lawyer. Ain't that garbage ever gets close to airing. Do you understand me, Jack?
It's a live show, dipshit. Get off my fucking set.
Great job, asshole. Right. Okay, fuck. Okay. Look, listen, Jack.
I want everybody out here right now.
Can everyone please come on set? Come on, let's go. Come on.
Can anybody explain to me what that dog shit was? Carter, What happened? You played for like 10 seconds longer than practice.
Yeah, Jack, well, it's kind of hard for me to get my music right when my whole team is fired. I'm all alone out there.
What are you talking about?
You fired my entire blues crew. Do you know how hard it is to play saxophone, trumpet, guitar, and drums all at the same time?
Well, it was a budget issue. I mean, you weren't even the biggest problem. Albert, what was with the monologue tonight?
I have no shuffling clue what you're on about. That was some of the most pristine comedy I have ever written.
Right. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, right here. A kid fell off a rock and crushed his head. In what universe is that funny?
Jack, my snippy little book. It's called Observational Humor. It was one of the first lessons that we covered at the University of Worcestershire School of the Comedic Quip.
Albert, you don't even sound British. Has anyone ever told you that? You talk like a goddamn idiot. Now, where the hell is Crocodile Brock? Are you happy with how that went?
Well, hello to you too, Jack. Am I right, guys? Yeah, I'm happy with how that went. It was educational, it was informative.
Where the fuck was the real elephant? You told us you had a bona fide white African elephant. One of the last of its kind. You made me look like a total jackass up there. I just had to sit there and pretend it was a real animal.
Okay, listen, Jack, it was too big. All right, it was just entirely too big. I tried to bring it in the door, but the elephant, it's like this, and the door's like this, and after what happened last time, look, it's not my fault that the studio is shit, man, all right? And besides, it wasn't just some random person. It was an intern I found.
Hi, Mr. Burns. I'm Eleanor Fitzgerald. I'm a junior at Fordham University's Lincoln Center, studying acting with a concentration in animal realism.
That's not how elephants act. They're supposed to be cute and playful, right?
Clearly, he's never studied abroad in South Africa. When they get a bad pet, they freak out! I don't know what to say.
You're a kid, am I right?
Okay, shut up! Shut up! Just guys, this is the last thing this show needed. The last thing. I can't have you guys screwing up like this. Not when ratings are as low as they are.
I mean, Jack, we're not even really the ones to blame here. Like, sure, my saxing could have been tighter and Albert's jokes could have actually been funny. Sorry, Albert. But at the end of the day, this is your show. You need to lead, man. You used to.
I think all we're trying to say is that when you lift the telly across the pond and the float staring back at you as being an absolute slap and chum like you were being, you think it was proper trauma? Mental. You really slag that mug off. Well, I'm chuffed about it. Makes you seem like a chubby chip chap.
Nobody knows what you're saying! Your people are a joke!
Jack, all we're trying to say is we wish the show could go back to the way it used to be.
Okay, well, it's not that easy.
Wow, everyone. What a memorable show, really. I'm sure the network is going to have a lot to say about tonight. Now listen, I was wondering if I could have a few minutes alone with Jack.
Ooh, crocky! Right? Sorry.
Okay, oh my gosh, Mr. Burns, I am so sorry about that. We found about Radcliffe super last minute, and Brenda said we should call Stevie because we thought Stevie was her friend, but I guess we were
Harry,
totally...
stop. I don't have an immediate.
Okay, 1 second. Before I go, I wanted to have a real and serious talk with you. Can you do that?
I really don't have time for this, but please, Carrie, I'm begging.
Okay, then I'll keep it short. Jack, just little outbursts like the one you had tonight are really very bad for your image. We're trying to expand the brand, Mr. Burns.
What?
And believe me, I understand what you're going through, okay? I'm actually on your side here. I'll always stand by our host.
Okay.
That being said, I'm probably maybe gonna definitely need you to sign this document outlining that your defamation of Stephen Gooseneck while his trial is still very technically ongoing is not the expressed views.
I'm not fucking doing that. It's hardly defamation. Stevie is a lunatic.
Okay, yep. I hear you, believe me. But I'm still just gonna have to insist on a signature here, and here.
No, Carrie.
Jack, this is straight from the network.
Is that all?
You
Noelle just wanted to drop by and check up on you.
Why? There's really nothing for her to be worrying about. I mean, Noelle is a very busy woman, so I'll just maybe I'll call her when I get home.
No fucking need, Jack.
Right, anyway. How are you? It's been so long.
What the fuck?
I know.
What the fuck am I gonna do now, Jack? Better question, what the fuck are you gonna do now? Is the shrink not fucking working? Are we not paying him enough? What's the fucking deal?
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're sorry. Well, I hope that sorry's enough to bring the advertisers back, to bring the ratings back up, to completely and entirely unfuck this fucking clusterfuck of fucking shit that you so thoughtfully decided to throw at us. But oh great, Jack Burns is goddamn fucking sorry. Fantastic.
He pushed me. I mean, I thought you guys told him not to talk about that kind of stuff. I don't want my life out in the open for all to see.
Jack, can you stop feeling sorry for yourself for 10 fucking seconds? Can you shut the fuck up and listen to me for once in your miserable life?
Well, I'm just trying
Jack,
to...
how long have I been executive producer of the Late 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 Show?
32.
32 years. I have been running this show for 32 fucking years. This show is my baby. And for the past 10 years, I've been forced to sit back and watch as you try as hard as you can to stomp my baby to death.
Noelle, come on. It was one bad show.
Oh, one bad show?
Yeah.
Carrie, break it down for this moron.
Let's see. Well, 3 weeks back, you asked Paul McCartney what Linda was up to these days.
Okay. Totally forgot she died. Honest mistake.
Yeah, the week before that, you called Dolly Parton a hick bitch.
Well, to be fair, she said something quite rude. I can't remember exactly.
Jack, she just said you should get outside more.
Well, there you go. Only a hick bitch would say something like that.
Shut the fuck up! That's not even the worst of it, Carrie.
Well, I mean, the time you screamed at the yodeling Walmart kid, get the fuck off my set, that could be considered crossing something of a line.
Okay, I get it. I'll pull back a little. Totally understand.
Jack, clearly you don't fucking understand, okay? When I took you on as a host all those years ago, I was taking a chance on you. You had no comedy specials, no writing experience, you're just a good-hearted, funny guy.
I don't need to hear this story again.
And at first, Jack, you're the best goddamn pet I ever made. I mean, ratings through the roof, audience in stitches, 1.4 billion views on YouTube. What the fuck happened to you, man?
Noelle, I can fix this. I mean, what if we spice up the format? I've always said this show would work so much better if I had a monkey sidekick or something, you know?
Jack, the format is perfect. Okay, everybody loves the late night format. It's been around for so goddamn long because it doesn't change. What needs to change is you.
It's true, Jack. We've done extensive market research, okay? We think we'd be better off appealing to a younger, more vibrant audience. That means memes, cultural references, TikToks, funny, consistent tweets. Overall, people like the format. That doesn't need to change. They just don't like, other aspects.
God, this would have never fucking happened if I had gone with Conan. Some fucking TBS, more people watched him than you.
You almost said Conan.
Regardless, Jack, we're gonna need to see some improvement, okay? The network is circling like sharks. They smell blood, and if you let them, they'll eat you alive.
Why are the lights?
I'm guessing that they're gonna give you until the next show to come up with something to flip the script.
Next show, that's not enough time.
Ma'am, we're gonna be late for the 7 p.m. toast crunching.
Oh, I can't keep Dr. Topical waiting. Tweet fucking loop, Jack.
No. I gotta go.
Oh, where? We're supposed to be having a family weekend. Nathan is really excited for it.
God. I'm sorry, I can cancel this thing.
Are you sure? What's the thing?
I was gonna run some jokes. I don't know. Try to get funny.
Listen, Jack. I know Stevie gets under your skin, but you can't just flip out like that.
I'm tired of taking everyone's shit.
I understand. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Did you talk to your manager afterwards?
Yeah. She dropped by with our producer, Noel. Just more of the same bullshit. They made me sign something to absolve the network.
You signed something? What did it say?
I was only able to glance it over.
Jesus, Jack. Who knows what was in that? You could have just sold your soul to the devil.
I think I may have already.
Have you thought any more about our conversation? About maybe just considering retirement?
Not now, really.
Jack, you hate this job. It's plain as day. I see you on television and I can't even
You
recognize
have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Excuse me? Hey guys. Good morning. What were you guys talking about? Morning, Nathan. We were just discussing.
Your grades. How are they?
You guys were talking about the show. I watched it.
Nathan, I thought you were in bed.
Sorry, I wanted to see the annual rap flip.
Listen, buddy, I'm just sort of having a rough time with the show right now.
Dad, I don't care what anyone says. Your show was awesome. That guest was a total asshole.
Hey, watch your mouth.
What? I mean it. Your show's awesome, Dad.
Cut that out.
Cut what out?
The praise, the compliments. I hear enough of that fake bullshit at work.
Jack.
I'm not being fake. Dad, when I say that stuff,
Let me guess. You really mean it from the bottom of your heart. Right.
yeah. I do.
Oh, listen, bud, I know. I'm just messing around.
Yeah. So, Nathan, where did you want to go today?
I was thinking maybe the comedy campy.
Oh.
I called and the guy said I can perform as long as you sign me in.
Whoa, I thought we talked about this. You're not going to the campy. That place is pretty sketchy. Not a place for kids.
I'm not a kid, Dad. I'm 15. I'm a teenager.
Oh, Jack, I just remembered. You said you needed me to help you move that thing in the living room.
I can.
Oh, no. That's okay. I think we should take him.
No way. I think not happening.
Jack, don't you think he should follow his passions like his dad?
Are you joking? Look at me. I followed my dreams and I can barely even function. I mean, people mock every single aspect of my person, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The abuse is constant, and I just have to sit there with a smile and laugh.
Jack, it didn't used to be that way. You said it yourself. That network is draining you of all your happiness.
That network put Nate in that expensive private school you wanted so badly.
Jack, I can't stand seeing you this way. You know, you used to get up every day so excited to do the show, to try a new joke, even just to see your crew. How's Carter doing? Albert? You never even talk to me anymore.
Okay, well, it's hard. I mean, I have to make sure that the show runs, that the jokes work, that the guests are happy. I mean, you just don't understand. Not all of us have the luxury of a low-stress job.
Oh, do not give me that shit again, Jack. It was my low-stress job putting food on the table before you had your show. No, I supported you because I believed in you, in your dream. And now, I don't know, ever since it's worked out, it just feels like you resent me for helping you get there.
I think I'm just getting worked up. I need to see.
Talk to your producer.
What?
You won't retire. You need to start doing your things your way again. I mean, clearly this job isn't good for you anymore, so I don't know. Get some of your freedom back.
It doesn't work like that. What am I supposed to do? Walk into Noel's office and tell her to shove it up her ass? She'd murder me.
That's exactly what you should do.
dad just isn't
Eileen, don't tell her.
Hey, Dad, I might have something that'll make you feel better. It's this joke I've been working on for when I go to the comedy campaign. My friends at school really, really like it, and I think you're gonna like it too.
Nate, not.
Come on, please.
Jack, your son is excited to share something with you. Listen.
Not. Nate, can we do this another time?
Okay, so it's gonna go something like this. So I've always been an anxious person, right? But the thing is, I get a lot of anxiety that people see me as an anxious person. Like, I don't want people to look at me and think, why is that guy so sweaty and anxious and weird all the time? Like, I want people to look at me and think, now that's a guy who's confident speaking on the phone. But my biggest issue has always been public speaking. And last year I took this Spanish class where public speaking was worth like 70% of our grade. 70%! Like, welcome to high school. I hope you pass. But I would pair up with this other kid, this poor, socially awkward guy. And we'd push our clammy little foreheads together and try to come up with excuses for why we couldn't do these stupid presentations. And for the first 8 weeks, it actually worked out really well. I mean, we each had 4 grandparents, so the math worked out perfectly. But it was as soon as we ran out of grandparents to kill that things got dicey. Like, we had to come up with some better excuses. And my partner took the more reasonable, rational, tried and true, I'm sick approach. But I thought that if I could come up with an excuse crazy enough, a lie big enough, then people would have to believe me, right? And so while my partner would get up there and say, I'm sorry, I just can't do the presentation today. My tummy hurts literally so bad. I would get up there and say, you know, I can't do this presentation today. I had to testify against my father in a tax fraud case, and I've lost, and I was going to federal prison.
Nathan, that was awesome. I think people are really gonna like it.
Dad?
Yeah, it certainly was something.
Come on, Dad, give me some notes.
Hey, not right now.
Dad, okay, I get it. But I'm just a fellow comedian looking for some feedback.
Fine. Nate, nobody wants to hear someone talk about their problems. They're paying you to make them laugh. What you did there was vent. If you want to do that, go to therapy.
Jack, I think that's enough.
But I've seen a lot of comedians talk about their mental health, and audiences really seem to like it. Like, I watched this one special where—
Nathan! You're not a comedian. You're just some famous guy's kid. That doesn't make you talented. If I'm being honest, that joke was complete and total dog shit. Nobody wants to hear about your problems. You're just some spoiled rich brat who thinks he's so entitled that he can just waltz into the comedy scene with zero fucking talent. Is that what you want to hear, Nate? Well, somebody needed to tell you. Sorry if that you me.
Nathan, your dad clearly isn't thinking straight. Why don't you just go out to the car and I'll take him to the campfire? Nathan, just go outside and wait for me. What's wrong with you? Why can't you let him have anything?
I'm being honest. People don't feel bad for me. They're not going to feel bad for him.
This isn't about you! Jesus, I am so sick of you projecting your self-loathing onto this family. I am going to take Nathan to the camping, and we'll probably stay at my mom's tonight.
What if he embarrasses? What if he embarrasses himself? I mean, what are you going to do then? What are you going to tell him?
I'm going to tell him that it's okay to fail, so long as you're doing something you actually love. Better that than to hold on to something that you hate just because you're afraid of your boss.
I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, and I just feel like I'm going insane, and I'm just trying to make it all work.
Jack!
smooth it over once they get back. Well, we need to talk.
I know, Jack. Sit down. We have some stuff.
No! No, I'm not going to sit down. You're going to listen to what I have to say.
Mr. Burns, I don't
If Jack has something to say, let him say it.
Noelle, you claim that I destroyed your TV show. That's not true. This show destroyed me. I have no creative freedom, no agency on my own goddamn TV show, and you expect me to be grateful for this job that I hate? No, I'm not finished. I would rather lose this show than continue as things are. I need creative freedom to do things my way. Give me that, and I promise the ratings will come back up. Just give me one more chance.
So, Mr. Burns, actually,
You know what, Jack? Fine.
Really?
this makes sense.
No, Carrie, if Jack wants his chance to be the big man, then here it is. For tonight's show, you be as creative as you want. I don't fucking care anymore.
Thank you. Seriously, I mean, you're not going to regret this. I have some great bits for the monologue and for some games.
Listen, Jack, I'm actually pretty busy, so if there isn't anything else.
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you. See you tonight.
Yeah, and then the elephant just never woke up.
Was there problems with the insurance?
I don't know. I mean, I don't have to worry about that anymore.
All right, everybody, let's get everything ready for tonight's show. I made some changes to the script that are really going to spice everything up, okay? Carter, I want you to play something a bit more energetic than usual, okay? I want the audience to feel electric, all right? Okay, and Laszlo. Where's Laszlo?
Yeah, I don't think Liza's going to make it tonight.
Why not?
I do believe I just got a new contract at CBS, something big I hear.
All right, no big deal. You would have walked down the show anyway, I mean, sorry. Anyway, Brock, can you get us an eagle? I want to do this American flag bit.
I don't know. I mean, Jack, my budget's been cut to shit. I can't really get you anything for tonight. Can't we just, Skype through the show like always, Mike?
No, we can't. We have to show the network that this show is worth it. I mean, we have to treat tonight like it's our last show ever, okay?
Well, yeah, because it is.
No, Noelle told me that.
Yo, got an email. Tonight's our last night on the air.
Look, I don't know if you guys are trying to be funny or what, but Noelle told me that tonight was my chance to show that I deserve this show.
Chuck, I don't know what to tell you. They sent out the memo like an hour ago. They didn't send it to you?
After 10 long years, I am extremely sad to announce that tonight is our final show. But don't you worry, we have an absolutely fantastic lineup for you all tonight, okay? But unfortunately, my sidekick Laszlo Lemons will be unable to perform for you all tonight, so in his place, I've got somebody who's been watching me my entire career. The network! Let's get into it. So I was catching up with my old pal Stevie G. We all know him. And I called him out for this hit and run he did. And funnily enough, I was the one that got in trouble. Fucking wacko, right? And my boss is an entirely different character. Noelle Mason's God love her. Can you imagine giving someone the perfect job, and then, when they get depressed because of how soul-crushing it is, you force them to see some hack therapist? And then after all that, you expect them to be grateful for the thing ruining your life? Some people, am I right? And my manager, Carrie. Boy, does she know how to get under your skin. Carrie, I know you're watching, so let me tell you. I have never met a single person with less of a soul than you. You're a corporate stooge, an empty suit, and I have never met anyone more corporate than you, and you turned me into the same monster you always were! How about some more traditional humor, huh? How about a joke? I got a joke for you. So for as long as I can remember, I've been an anxious person. I just don't want people to think of me as an anxious person. Like, I don't want people to look at me and think, ooh, why is that guy so nervous and sweaty? I want them to look at me and think, now that's a guy who's confident on the phone. Well, my biggest problem has always been public speaking, yeah? And in my Spanish class, we had these gigantic public speaking presentations that were worth like 70% of our grade. I mean, welcome to high school, I hope you pass! Anyway, I partnered up with this other fellow socially anxious teen, and we had come up with these excuses as to why we couldn't do the presentations. And for the first 8 weeks, it was simple. I mean, we each had 4 grandparents, so the math worked out. But after we didn't have any more grandparents to kill, we had to start getting creative. My partner kept it simple, but I thought, the crazier the lie, the more extravagant. It had to be true, right? So my partner would go up there and go, ooh, wait 20 years, I can't do the presentation. And I would go up there. And I would say, ooh, I can't present today. I had to testify against my dad in a tax fraud case and he lost, and now he's going to federal prison. What do you think of those, Mr. Network? All right, let's play a game. I'm going to need a volunteer, but listen closely. I need a volunteer who isn't too squeamish. All right? Come on, guys. Anybody? Come on! Come on. Come on. All right. What's your name?
Cat.
Cat? All right, Cat. Where are you from?
Pennsylvania.
That's wonderful. Okay. This game is called What Am I Touching? Okay? And we're gonna blindfold you. Is that all right? Okay. And then you're gonna guess what your grimy little hands are feeling. Okay? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Something wet.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Pudding?
No, you're so close. No, I think we all know what time it is. Our animal expert, Explorer Ella, has a new animal friend for us to meet. So come on out, Ella!
Hey, Jack, this is Brock. I actually have no idea what you're saying.
Beautiful, Ella. Truly, this is a fantastic find.
Yeah, they are endangered too, so if you have any spare change, feel free to plop it in the bucket outside of the show.
May I?
Yeah.
He's freaking out! Looks like we're gonna have to deal with this. 1 second. All right, folks. It's time for the best part of our show. Our special guests have finally arrived, so let's give a warm welcome to Eileen and Nathan Burns! It's great to have you guys on today. So it says here that you have been staying at your mom's house. So tell me, how's the old hag doing these days?
Well, Jack, she is providing a safe environment for our son to live in. And you know what, Dad? I just don't miss walking on eggshells around you.
That's great to hear. Now, the whole world's been wondering, with the big move out of the house, any finalized plans on leaving me?
Well, I mean, that's a great one. I've been thinking about it since around this time last year, but I don't know, recently I just can't fucking take it anymore. See, I'm pretty upset about it, but Mom says this will be better for us as a family in the long run.
Oh, come on, bud. We had some good times. Nothing scary about dear old Dad. I'm just a funny guy with a TV show.
I think you're a menace to everyone around you.
I have an idea. Let's play a game. Nathan, before your mother left me, she begged me to stand up to my boss, for myself, but also for our family. Well, I did it, and just so she can see, why don't I do it again? Noelle, Carrie, come on out!
Wow, Mr. Burns, it is so good to see you. Jack, I just knew you could do it. Jack, what are you trying to prove?
That I can do it. That I can stand up for myself. For us. How can you not see that?
Don't I get any love?
How could I forget about you, old buddy? Oh! Oh! So Nathan, how did you feel when I went out of my way to crush your dreams?
Dad, I feel like I just can't trust you anymore.
But come on. Come on. How did it affect our relationship, you know? Can we ever be close again?
Dad, you know I always looked up to you. All I ever wanted was to follow in your footsteps.
Yeah. I broke your heart.
No, Dad, you hardened it. I get it now. If you never let anyone in, they can't disappoint you, right?
Ethan, it's not true.
Hey, don't say that. Closing yourself off from the world, from your feelings, is no way to deal with your problems. Nate, I don't want this for you.
But it's what you told me to do.
Well, I only said that because I'm hurt. And I don't know how else to deal. Nathan, if you believe in something, fight for it. And if it isn't what you wanted, keep looking.
you? I couldn't. I just got caught up in the spotlight. And it took me too long to realize that.
Jack, this show poisoned you.
I know. And now it's gone. We're gonna be okay. No! No, I won't! I don't care anymore! I don't want this anymore! Fuck the network! Fuck all this bullshit! I quit! Nathan, Kylie, let's go home. This has been our final show. Thank you, and good night.